Three greys. The clerk of the course leads out Gunsind, Baghdad Note. All set in the Cup to run 1972.
Welcome along to another edition of Weekend Winners, and this week we're chatting with John Letts, a dual Melbourne Cup winning jockey. John, welcome along, and it's hard to believe it's been 40 years since Piping Lane won the Melbourne Cup. Tell us a little bit about Melbourne Cup Day that day. It was your first time you'd been to Flemington, first time you'd ridden at the track.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I went there, dreaming.
John Letts having his first ride
and every jockey's dream is to win a Melbourne Cup. That's their dream, win the Melbourne Cup. My dream was a little bit lower. I wanted to ride in it. I wanted to feel the Melbourne Cup, what it was like to ride, in the biggest race in the world. I walked out in the mounting yard. George Hanlon had 4 runners. He spoke to the other 3 jockeys. I had no instructions. We went out in the race, and of course, I went out with a plan to follow Gunsind. First of all, I had another plan, and in that plan, I thought I'll follow Gunsind. He drew 10, I drew 11. And the first time in his life, when the gates opened, Gunsind missed the jump, and I was in front of him. So then I'd done what Harry White told me, and Harry said, just jump, get over on the gate, on the fence. When you get round the back at Chiquita Lodge, just make you run.
Mm-hmm. Now, famous Chiquita Lodge.
Yes, and I never knew what Chiquita Lodge was.
Okay.
I thought, I'd never been to Flemington, never been to Victoria, Melbourne. And I thought, Chiquita Lodge, it'll be a 30-storey high motel, big sign up that says Chiquita Lodge. I didn't know that it was a little racing stable on the outside of the Flemington racetrack. I know where it is now. Yeah. But I went out with that plan, and I thought, now what if that doesn't work out? Well, what will I do? I thought, well, I'll do the Gunsind one. So then when that didn't work out, I thought I'd better go back to the other plan. And there's not a lot of time to think. No. So I just dawdled over onto the fence and went through the race, and I'm going along the back straight thinking, where is this Chiquita Lodge? And I'm just dawdling along, and the old horse is having the time of his life, and because all of a sudden, alongside me comes Higgins. And I thought, right, Roy, wherever you were going to be, I was going to be with you. Sure. So when Roy went, plan A came back. Go with Higgins. But the biggest problem was, there was 12 other jockeys had my plan, go with Higgins. So when Roy went, the whole race changed. Mainly the main part of the race that I ever remember is when I turned for home, I was halfway through the field. I was on about 12th. And I thought, I don't care if I never have another ride in the Melbourne Cup, I'll beat half of them home. And then we get down and I'm running 11th, 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th. I thought, wow, I'm going past a few of these, okay. But where's the winning post? Because I'd never been there. Yeah. And I knew it was right up that end.
At the 250-metre mark, it's Magnifique by a length and a half to Gunsind. Piping Lane could be the danger. Wider out a Stormy Seas and Double Irish. Piping Lane has moved up, got his head in front of Magnifique. Wider out Stormy Seas and Gunsind, but Piping Lane has won the money. A boil over, Piping Lane first, Magnifique second, close to
and anyway,
third.
Because Melbourne Cups are won on emotion, on stories and things that happen out of the ordinary. And when I won the Melbourne Cup, it was a feeling that someone was looking down, I was looking down on someone doing it. And one of the jocks came up behind me, hit me on the back and said, good on you, Lettsy, you've won the Melbourne Cup. And I thought, oh my goodness, I've won the Melbourne Cup.
Amazing.
I've never been here.
Yeah.
I went out on the track as an unknown person. Yeah. But when I came back, wow, I reckon all the relations in the world had got there. I had 100 mothers and fathers, but all of a sudden you are it. Yeah. You are it. And your first one is your best one. Yeah. Because it's the one that means the most. I hit the line. As soon as I hit the line, it became a different world. I went into like another world. Because all of a sudden, and I can relate to Greg Miles, and you would have remembered him when Mackay Diva won, he said, a champion becomes a legend. Yeah. I went in as an ordinary person, as an ordinary jockey. But at the other end of that tunnel, me and Piping Lane come out legends. Yeah. And we both went in as ordinary. Yeah. We were ordinary people and horses.
And 40 to 1 or 80 to 1.
40, 80 to 1. But we came out the other end of the Melbourne Cup as legends. And it's something that can never be taken away. And just holding the Melbourne Cup, and I know the financial rewards are great, but this is what the jockeys ride for. Yeah. This is what they ride for, the Melbourne Cup, the Emirates Melbourne Cup now.